Week 15 pick
Bum, 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 bum.
YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels is back with weekly pick'ems for Week 15 in the NFL. There's your leaderboard. I don't want to talk about it once again, but we got a battle for second place.
We also have a battle for first place between Junior and Steelers Nation, and for Stonewashed Jackson.
Can I jump in here?
No, I want to give another shout out to it. He's not on the screen because he's not first or second, but fourth place.
Why not third?
No, fourth place. B Gleason. B Gleason.
Big B Gleason.
But why am I giving him a fourth place shout out? Because he joined our college pick'ems as well. Many people in NFL and college, and he finished fourth in that as well. Pretty impressive.
Wow.
Pretty impressive. So
Wow.
I thought I'd give him a shout out. But these guys are in first and second. But
Can I address these guys?
Yeah, go ahead and address it.
I gave him the warning a couple weeks back that I was coming for him. Watch your back.
Yeah, you're holding it down for the channel right now, so you better
Footsteps
catch
are
'em.
getting louder, my friends. Footsteps are getting louder.
You know what else is interesting?
Yeah.
For the Gridiron Pick'em, for the FanDuel, link in our description, that phone icon has been the same every week. It's always been the same. Look what that matchup is in that.
I can't see that far.
I can't see that.
It's
far.
Vikings-Dolphins.
Whoa.
It's a sign.
What
It
does
means
mean?
something. But yeah, I don't know. What it
Conspiracy.
means.
Conspiracy.
I don't know what it means.
Probably
But
means the
We'll
Dolphins are gonna-
investigate.
that
and
was the
discuss it in
logo
live stream.
since week one, since before it. And I didn't make it. FanDuel made that. So that's interesting. But it looks
What
like
do they know?
I don't know.
Destiny.
Hmm.
Destiny.
That's right.
All right.
Check out our Twitter, Frogs_Angels. Link in the description. Playoff Super Bowl predictions on there. We talk live during games. Lots of good stuff. Let's move on to the picks. Chargers, Chiefs, Thursday night football. It's going to be a good one, folks. Before we make our picks, let's go down to Danny and Junior's weather report, second ever.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second week in a row, we get to do the weather predictions. Well, it's not really a prediction because we know the weather. We are better than the weather. Let's get right into it. My name is Danny Dew.
I'm Jetstream Junior. No, we're going.
We're still going through it.
We're going.
Let's just jump right into the ball security. Oh! This week, Thursday night football, we have the Chargers going to Arrowhead of the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be a great game. I'm predicting Patty Mahomes is going to be throwing for 3, count them, 4, maybe even 5 touchdowns. I don't even
Oh,
care.
that's a bold prediction.
Let's get right into the weather.
Alrighty.
It's going to be a chilly night, 41 degrees. Once we get closer to game time, it's going to be about 36 degrees. But once we're well into that night, we're actually dropping straight down to 30 degrees. It's going to be a
mighty
very,
chilly.
very cold night. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be at this game, bring a poncho, bring 2 ponchos, leave the kids at home, grab a beer. It's going to be a hell of a game, but it's going to be a rainy and cold one. Riz, back to you.
RPO. Ooh, pilot! What are you kidding me? Get that out of here.
All right, so I take it you didn't agree with that penalty.
That was garbage. Such a garbage
Garbage
call.
penalty.
Such a garbage
Hey, we're
call.
getting better at that. We're having fun doing it, but we had some errors early on, but we overcame, battled through some adversity, but we did well.
It's all about improvements week to week. First
Yeah.
week, 6 to 7 takes. That was 3 takes.
3 takes.
Wow.
Way to be.
Next
Impressive.
week, 1 take.
Let's strive for greatness.
Yep.
LeBron James.
All right, who's picking first?
I'll kick it off. I'm gonna take the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Give me them now.
All right, I did.
Okay.
Any
That's all I
particular-
got.
At Arrowhead, that's why?
The home. I think this is call this wild. Whoever wins this game is winning the division, and but I'm taking the Chiefs here. I like them at home, even though the sloppy conditions, as we heard in the weather report, may play a factor.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know who I got. I'm gonna go next.
Tyreek, is he playing
Hey,
in the slick conditions
I
with his
believe
foot?
he will play. Spencer Ware, that's a different story. I'm not sure on that.
What about
Tyreek
Melvin?
better play
What
for my
about Melvin?
fantasy
Melvin
playoffs.
is game time decision.
But if he's got he likes the slop.
He likes the slop.
That's
I don't know
what
if his
heard.
knee does though.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be safe in the slop.
Yeah, but it just might slide right out underneath him and kind of be safe.
I don't like this one.
It's
I'm gonna go Chiefs because in my weather prediction I did say that Patty Mahomes is gonna have 3,
So
maybe
you're
even
sticking
4,
to the
maybe
weather
even 5
prediction.
touchdowns. I'm gonna stick to the weather prediction.
okay. I'll just go ahead. Just trying to think who the NFL would want to win here.
Oh, what are you
Who
trying
would
to
they-
say?
Who would they want to win? You know,
careful.
Like the referees,
careful.
like Goodell, or like
Just
just
a
the
little
league?
mixture of all
Be
of it.
careful.
I think the Chargers winning would make things interesting, but it's tough. I'm gonna go with the home team here. I'm gonna take the Chiefs. Mahomes has got to be the MVP as of now. I'm gonna take them, but it could go either way. It depends on who the NFL wants to win here.
Pete.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Let's hear it.
the home team
Ooh.
All of us
on
Chiefs.
Thursday night.
Sweep.
I feel like I wonder what the record is for a home team on Thursday night this year.
I feel like it's pretty good.
It's pretty high.
Prime time.
Pretty good percentages. So play the percentages.
Play it. Texans Jets the next game. Let's go down to the weather report. No, I'm kidding.
Every single time.
Every game.
Who wants to go first? Texans Jets.
Give me
Texans.
Houston.
Yeah.
All right, let me move ketchup burrito over there. Let me move.
How is that a ketchup burrito?
It
That's
looks
just-
like a ketchup burrito.
That's just what it is.
You should accept it.
All right, Pete, I'm putting you over there. All right, who would the refs want to win? I don't see why they wouldn't want the Texans. Keep them rolling. Even though
They
they
gotta
lost
win-
last
they
week,
gotta
they'll
win the
still be
division.
The Texans are the much better team anyway, so we'll go with the Texans here. Somewhat of a tough one here. Browns at Broncos. Could go either way. I'll go ahead and go first. Could go either way. Baker's balling, but Broncos are still a good team despite the loss to the Niners. It happens, and it's tough to play the Broncos at Mile High. I'll take the Broncos in a squeaker.
Interesting.
Interesting. I'm gonna go with the Browns actually.
Ooh.
I think like you said, Baker's been balling. The Browns are rolling. We're
If it was
finally
in
seeing
Cleveland, I would take them.
true, but we're finally seeing what the Browns hype was before the season. Obviously, they had a terrible start, but that we're starting to see that hype build up a little bit. So I think they're gonna go through in a squeak by the Broncos.
I am going with my fellow weatherman Danny and taking the Browns. Give me 'em. Put me on the helmet.
Pete.
We're gonna split it 50-50.
Fitty.
50-50.
Fitty fitty. All right, fitty fitty. Cardinals Falcons. What a terrible game.
Just
What
give
a
me Atlanta
terrible
and let's not talk
game.
about it, huh?
You want Atlanta? You don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it?
Yeah. Put me over there too.
Do you not want to talk about it either?
I mean, they're home. Whatever.
Yeah.
They're due.
They're due.
They're definitely due.
All right,
they're
I got-
overdue.
I got one that the NFL may decide on here. I got a reason. I mean,
Keep going Cardinals.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. The Falcons currently have the 4th overall pick in the draft. Now, if a fresh season started, you would think the Falcons would maybe have a better record, be back to possible playoff team. If they get a hold of the 4th overall pick,
Ooh.
all hell's gonna break loose. They can't
Ooh.
have that 4th overall pick.
Win,
The Falcons
win.
are gonna win the game.
I'm going Falcons as well.
Okay.
Better ball club.
Yeah, that too. Cardinals defense pretty solid though. We'll see what happens. All right, take them off the board.
Get 'em
Take
out
them
of
all.
here.
Get them out. Next
Bears.
group of teams: Lions, Bills. Another tough one to pick. Anybody want to start us off?
I
Hmm.
could
Oh,
do
I
it.
could start you off.
Danny.
I don't
I've
even
been
pick
rocking those Bills lately, man. I'm
lost.
feeling real good about it. So I'm going with the Bills. Lions do not play well on the road, so the Bills at home, Bills Mafia is going to be balling. And yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills at home as well. I think Stafford will struggle this game. It's good defense, cold weather.
I'll take the Bills as well at home. Home field advantage is a factor in this one. Yeah, I think the Bills defense steps up. Josh Allen does just enough to win it.
Is he going to run for 100 yards?
He might. He's
Give
been
me
right there every
the
week.
Bills.
Oh, everyone's taking the Bills.
I'm surprised by that. I thought I was being bold.
If the Lions were home, I probably would.
You guys
go
are just
with
trying to
them.
block me from gaining
Nah,
spots. I get it.
yeah, if the Lions were home, I would take the
Bears.
Lions too. Packers, Bears. Let me just go ahead.
Not even a Sunday night game. Not even a Monday
Packers
night
don't deserve
Thank
prime
God,
time.
another primetime home game for the Bears. They couldn't have done it. They can't do it.
Hey,
been
Too
great.
many of them.
game.
hey,
It's been quite a
hey!
bit. of it.
One home loss this year.
That's true.
Yeah,
And if
how
they're
many
giving
were
them all
prime
these,
time.
that's impressive.
And it's not impressive.
That's impressive.
The
Win on
home-
prime time.
You have more of an advantage
Compared to where it was
I mean,
last year, it's impressive. Comparative to what it was last year for the Bears,
Well,
it's
the team's
impressive.
better, so you expect it to be better.
Yeah, but who would have thought this kind of jump for the Bears, except for me and Junior, of course,
Right.
and a bunch of other
I
Bears
wish the
fans.
Vikings primetime games were home.
But
Gotta
here,
play
I'm
away.
gonna start this off the right way and say that they will be winning the division this game.
Revenge game.
Yes.
So we got something to fight for.
run it up.
We got two things to fight for. We got the winning the division with the win here, and then we also have a revenge game from the week 1 mishap where Kyle Fuller dropped the game-winning interception with around 2 minutes left. So, yeah, definitely going with the Bears on this one. Bears are clearly the better ball club. First time in a while you could say that. And one interesting stat that I do have is that the Bears have about 34 takeaways on the season, and the Packers as a collective have only had 33 touchdowns. I'll take that all day. Bears.
Wow, you didn't say that the way you normally say it, though.
Bears.
There you go.
Pete, who you got?
No, I'm taking the Bears at home.
Love it, Pete. Thank you so
Packers are garbage.
They looked
Or
pretty good
are the
last
Bears
week, though.
good?
much. It is Rodgers. I'm not going to take anything with Packers because the Rodgers has had the Bears numbers for the longest time, and I can definitely see the Bears choking it. But I don't think it's going to happen.
But who does the NFL want to win this game?
Bears.
Bears.
What is it going to do for the Packers?
They could still make the playoffs. They could still make the playoffs. The
There's
NFC,
still, that's a lot of ifs though. They still have to have.
the NFC's that bad. Number one, Rodgers. They don't need Rodgers getting hurt this late in the season. Could jeopardize next year, you know. But the Bears, crazy statistic. It's impressive at the same time. It's impressive. It's impressive, but you still think 6 holding penalties entire season. Teams have that in a single game, about in a single game. So that's pretty wild there. So
You calling for a conspiracy?
I'm calling for a conspiracy. No, it's impressive at the same time. It's pretty wild.
It's pretty
though.
wild.
6 and what week is it? 15.
You know
These
who
are
they
giant
brought in
clubs
as
and
their
all.
O-line
So
coach?
we're kind of even here with the NFL. You know, I think they could want to protect Rodgers here. I'll pick the Packers just because I think my score predictions video tomorrow may look a little different, but I'll pick the Packers just to switch it up. I mean, I honestly, the reason for the Bears winning in terms of like actual football knowledge is they're a more complete team. They're the better team right now. They're home. Packers' reason for winning is Rodgers. He can play in the cold, unlike what Goff had struggles with in Chicago. This isn't prime time. Rodgers can play. You know, Rodgers can move the ball even against the best defensive football. It's definitely very possible. You know, if Trubisky turns the ball over like he did against the Rams, could be a different outcome this game. But the question is, will he do it? So, the Packers could win this game. Again, my score predictions video is my actual prediction. It may look a little different, but
Appreciate your honesty.
I'm only down 1 or 2, so this is kind of risky. But I want to make things interesting. Why not? Raiders and Bengals. Jesus Christ.
What a great game.
Now the Raiders have been balling lately, but I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
Okay.
I think the Raiders are gonna do whatever it takes to lose the last 2 games of the year to ensure that they
They're
get.
in tank mode?
They've been in tank mode since Gruden got in, but
I think they just suck.
the Bagels roster is they're a better ball club.
Weren't the Bengals like 5-1 or 5-2?
Yeah, they start off real good. Real good.
Lost their 5-8.
Did anybody else pick the Bengals besides Danny?
I'm actually gonna take them
I don't know
though.
if
I think they're
anybody
gonna end the slump.
I think Joe Mixon's going to run wild.
Yeah.
Were we talking about the Bengals not doing what Bengals do all the time, blowing it the latter half of the season?
And they
And
Well,
they
they
totally
did.
do it.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals. I also agree with the Mixon having he had a great game last week against the Chargers. I think he does it again. I think the game's somewhat close, though. Kind of a squeaker. But I'll take the Bengals. Cowboys, Colts, one of the tougher ones of the week. Who wants it?
I have a bold prediction.
Let's hear it. I always like a good bold prediction.
I don't have any reasoning behind it, but just obviously I want to gain some spots in the stats here. I'm going with the Colts. I think Andrew Luck at home is going to have himself a day against a tough and stout Cowboys defense, but I think it's going to be a close game and settled by a field goal. Colts on top because they're at home.
Okay.
I do my pick'ems on here before the video, before we record this video. And I have the Cowboys down, but I think I'm taking the Colts here.
Why the switch?
I'm taking the switch here. I don't know. I think that the Cowboys, they're hot, which means that they're bound to lose one of the games that everyone thinks they should win. And this by no means is like an absolute win for the Cowboys, but like they have the slight mismatch and the advantage. But the Colts are home, so I'm taking them.
What does Pete-
And they're
what-
squeaking in. They're squeaking in.
Squeaking. What's Pete got?
High and tight.
High and
Balls
tight.
high and tight.
There you go.
Going with the Cowboys.
What does
Going
the
with
ball high
boys.
and tight have anything to do with the Cowboys?
I don't know. I'm just going with the
Zeke
boys.
has the ball high and tight
I
usually.
just think the Colts don't have that many weapons on offense. They got T.Y. Hilton. They got Ebron, but that's about it.
They got Andrew
and that-
Luck.
That Cowboys.
Dontrell Inman.
Yeah, that Cowboys defense, I think it's just going to not shut them down, but they're going to slow those two down. And I think they could manage the Colts and not let them score a lot of points. And I think the offense is starting to get going with Amari Cooper and Zeke. Just feed those two all day.
Yeah, I think the matchup favors the Cowboys here. It's still sticking with me about the Colts, what the Colts did 2 weeks ago, scoring 0 points against the Jags. The Cowboys' defense is better than the Jags this year. This is an Indy, which makes it interesting, but I'm going to take those Cowboys.
Split.
I think the refs could favor the Cowboys. It makes sense.
America's team.
Seems to happen
It is
sometimes.
America's team.
So we got a nice split. Moving on.
Nice banana split.
There's been a lot of splits this week.
Dolphins, Vikings. Skull. D. Filippo's gone.
Get him out of here.
So that's not why I'm picking the Vikings. The reason I'm picking the Vikings is because
They're
the
desperate.
NFL needs them to win. The NFL needs them to win. Not needs them, but a lot of controversy about that Bobby Wagner blocked field goal. Everyone knows it. Former refs know it. Everybody knows they messed up big time.
So they owe you one.
And the Dolphins weren't supposed to beat one of the NFL's favorites, the Patriots. They score on the miracle. So there's a 2-for-1 there.
I like it.
They'll
I
make
like it a
sure the
lot.
Vikings win this game.
I like it a
They will
lot.
make sure they win the game.
Wait,
Okay?
but which?
I like it a lot.
What does the NFL need more?
It makes sense,
The
right?
Dolphins to
makes
somehow make the
it makes a lot of
playoffs?
sense.
It's so clear. It's so clear.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Throw me over there.
Okay, yeah. There's Danny. It did make you like that one. I can tell you
I
liked
love
it
that.
That was
good.
100% fair.
because you got a 2-for-1. Not only on the Vikings side, the Dolphins. Dolphins weren't supposed to win.
They weren't
that
supposed
game.
to win
They
that
weren't
game.
fucking
We'll
supposed to win that
review. We'll review the penalties after the game.
You said that you weren't taking him because D. Filippo was fired. Well, I am taking him because D. Filippo
game.
was.
Yeah, that had something.
fired.
If D. Filippo was still there, I don't know if I could have brought myself to pick the
I
Vikings.
probably wouldn't have.
So you got the Vikings for that reason and that reason only.
Stop.
The Dolphins can get some turnovers on Kirk though, but that's not the reason they lose. They've been losing games. I still think the play calling gets better in this game, but I still think a low scoring game. Why? Because I think both teams will run the ball more than anything, and that causes the clock to run. That causes low scoring game. So we'll see. We'll see what my score prediction is tomorrow. Titans and Giants. Trap game, Pete?
Trap game?
Trap game? The Giants were a trap game for a couple other teams recently.
We're
Could
rolling.
it be a third trap game in a row that is set up by the Giants?
Pete, trap game?
Giants
Such
are
thing-
balling,
There's
Pete.
no such thing as a
Rolling.
trap game.
Giants are balling.
They're kind of scary right now.
They
I
are.
don't know why. but
I
they are.
think.
What do you think the NFL? What do you think the NFL is up to?
Well,
They want
first,
Eli to
first
make the
let me say I think Saquon could run wild in this game. I really, I think he can.
Will he have a 99-yard touchdown?
But
stiff arms?
Eli can't throw on the Titans. I don't think he can do it. I think Saquon can go wild. That could win the game. The Titans are and should be the better team in this one. And who would the NFL want to win? They need the New York Football Giants back in the conversation. They need to get a better pick where they're currently at. So the NFL would want the Titans to win this game.
Well, I got something for you guys. Eli Manning is the Patriot killer, right? Right. Who do the Titans like
I
picking
already
up?
know he's picking.
Pick of the Giants.
Can I finish my statement?
Keep you in the middle.
And the Titans like picking up a lot of Patriots players. And
Vrabel.
Vrabel.
Well, he is a Patriots player.
He is a Patriots player. Okay. So there's a lot of things pointing me to the Giants, but I'm taking the Titans.
That made a lot of sense.
Made no sense at all.
I was just trying to get your guys' minds a little thinking. Get them
boggled.
going. Get them going. a
I'm
little
going with the Giants.
bit. See that? I just swayed Danny's. pick.
All right, I'm going with the Packers. I'm going back.
No. Yeah, so I'm going Giants. I think they're balling right now. I think their offense is showing it. I think their passing game is going to be pretty decent, but it's all going to be on the legs of Saquon.
Just throw it.
The quads of Saquon.
Quads.
Throw it Butler.
Just throw me over there. Butler hasn't been playing
He's
that
been
bad.
playing better.
Hasn't been playing that bad.
He's the weakest link. He's been playing better, but he's still the weakest link.
Yeah. It's one of those games for the Titans where they're gonna
Trap game.
they're gonna make it real close and either lose or they pull it off, like the Giants game. I don't know.
No,
Or not the Giants game, the Jets game. So
Another thing is that Giants field's pretty It's not the best field to play on.
We play on a grass field. It's not very good.
I guess it rained in that Bears game. It was really sloppy in that game.
I'm really
Is it gonna
feeling,
rain? Is it gonna rain?
I
Somebody
don't
figure it
know,
out.
But
It's too late. I already picked.
we need to give Derrick Henry the ball more.
I am feeling this has all the fixings of a 6-3 win.
I can see it.
You guys said-
field goals.
No,
You guys said that.
There would be more. There
You
would
guys
be
said
more
that
than
last
this game.
week.
Will there be an
No, we
offensive
wanted two
lineman scoring
safeties
a
last
touchdown?
year.
You guys said it last week. Scored 30 points.
That's true.
Redskins,
You
Jags.
didn't. Derrick Henry did.
Yeah, that's the team. That's part of the team.
Redskins, Jags. Who you guys got?
God.
Josh Johnson versus Cody Kessler.
Don't you got some Josh Johnson news for?
Instant classic. What's the Josh Johnson news?
Didn't he say he was playing a lot of Madden?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's playing Madden to learn
To learn his teammates' names. I don't know how you just don't know your teammates' names
He's not a big NFL.
by practicing with them.
He's not a big NFL fan. He watches
Instead of
football
actually
league.
talking
by practice,
to them.
talking to them and interacting with them in the locker room and practicing with them.
Because he's playing Madden instead of studying the playbook. I'm going straight with the Skins.
I thought you were gonna say the Jags because that wouldn't be the way to do it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't get your pick.
Yeah, I don't really understand the reasoning.
He's
It's
a
kinda
Madden
like-
guy. I
The
guess.
guy's playing Madden.
It's kind of like, but that's Josh Johnson.
Give me
What?
the Jags.
You taking the Jags?
Give
No,
me
I'm taking-
the Jags.
I'm taking the Redskins as
Good
well.
man. Then what's the beef?
I'm just confused about like
You got
your-
beef? Go make
It
a
was like
sandwich.
it was like ants where he's like talking up the Giants and they end up taking the Titans.
I try to sway
No, I don't like the
everyone
fact that
else's
he's like-
picks.
I don't
You know
like the
what?
fact that he just joined a team and he's playing Madden to learn his team. I don't like that at all. I
so then you'd pick the Jags.
true.
That's what I'm saying.
He's proved his point.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Am I moving
True.
you back over?
Leave me there. I want
That's
the
what I'm
Skins.
saying.
I'm
I thought I was
confusing
gonna be the only one picking the
Do
Skins.
you think Josh Johnson was the quarterback for the Jags?
Huh?
Cody Kessler's.
I got them all backwards. I got them all backwards.
He's got it. We're good.
I'm all
Okay.
backwards.
I thought I was gonna be the only one picking the Redskins.
Two
I have,
quarterbacks that don't even matter. Let's just be honest.
I have no theory on who the NFL would want to win in this one. No theory whatsoever. I was just
They want the Jags
as soon
to
as
lose.
I saw Josh Johnson playing last week, he's much better than Mark Sanchez. The Jags can't really get much offense going. I really haven't liked the Redskins secondary play, but Kessler throwing downfield is not going to be too much of a threat. They could even turn him over a little bit. Fournette could be the difference maker here for the Jags, but I was really feeling the Redskins.
They want the Jags to lose.
But Junior's kicking our ass, so he might be right on this one. I don't know.
Yep.
I
didn't finish.
You didn't finish.
They want the Jags to lose so they get a higher draft pick, so they get a quarterback of their choice.
Well, why would the NFL like need the Jags?
Nobody
to
likes Jacksonville in general.
Tom Coughlin.
It's just
Can't
they
let them
want.
cough. They're not the Patriots. They're not the New York Football Giants. They're not. Whatever.
They got Doug Malone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come up with that one all by yourself.
I did.
Good. All right.
Give me the Ravens.
Give the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Still, I'll move it. Me first.
Well, I really picked first because I already said I'm never picking the Bucks ever again.
that's true.
Who's got the hands underneath the gooch of the center this week? The Lamar Jackson, or is it going to be Flacco?
I expect Lamar will be healthy and back.
Isn't Flacco healthy and back?
Well, I'm saying Lamar. No, it's Lamar unless he's hurt.
You think so?
He got hurt at the end of the overtime game of the Chiefs.
Well, I'm going with the Ravens regardless. So
Yeah, I think it's a bad matchup for the Buccaneers. They won't be able to score much on this Ravens defense, and their key to victory is scoring a lot of points because their defense can't stop anybody, really. Did play pretty well even despite the loss against the Saints, though. But we're moving on. Last group of teams, Seahawks, Niners. I'm going to go ahead and take the Seahawks.
yeah, go ahead and just take care of me there.
Yeah, go ahead and take care of me there.
Top me off.
Top them off.
Put it on my
I'm
tab.
taking care of all you guys pretty well over here.
Ooh.
There we go. Patriots.
Didn't even talk about it.
What?
Kittle.
Okay,
That's all we gotta say.
let me go back.
Kittle
Niners
versus-
looked pretty good against the Broncos. Nick Mullins was very impressive. Under pressure was very.
Nick Mullins.
He was pretty good. And keep in mind, he just came in a few weeks ago. First start ever. Been sitting around, doing nothing. Sitting on the bench.
playing
Bonbons.
Madden.
Playing Madden probably over the last few weeks.
Learn his teammates' names.
Like George Kittle. Who would have thought? One of the best tight ends in football. But they look pretty good against a solid team in the Broncos. Mullins is getting better and better.
How many yards for Kittle?
In this game,
Yes. Over or under 100? Over or under 100?
Under.
Seahawks held Rudy, who was playing pretty good the last few weeks, to basically nothing. So
Well, he had some bad drops.
we had one, and it was at the end. The game was already over.
It
Game
bad-
was
it
over.
bad drop.
Game was over.
Yeah, he's usually one that doesn't drop the ball. So it's the game. They gave up. Game was over.
Good matchup this week, or for this game right here.
Patriots, Steelers.
Yeah.
Steelers got a tough road to make the playoffs. Actually,
Yeah, they do.
I did my updated on our Twitter, Frogs_Angels. I did my updated playoff predictions, and I predict every game going forward. And the Steelers did not make it in on my scenario, not in the playoffs at all. That's pretty wild. Sorry, because I had the Ravens winning the division.
It's
So
a shame. That's my Super Bowl team, too.
and they could still make it in.
We got
Still
the 6th
cable.
seed.
I had the Titans in the 16.
Ooh.
But if not, then it would be the Colts. Steelers might be in trouble if they win
They're in
this
some
game.
doo-doo.
But if they
So
win
you're
this
not
game
picking
just
them-
like that, they're probably in.
So you're not picking them this week.
So their back is up against
I
the
gave
wall.
that away. So we
At
already gave
home.
away. The Patriots weren't supposed to lose last week. Actually,
God damn, you're right.
no.
Sucks.
Actually, I almost kind of just the Steelers weren't supposed to lose either. If you watch that game, the penalties and the calls and the reviews were terrible. The Steelers got every chance to win that game against the Raiders, every chance, and they still couldn't do it. But a playoff without the Steelers is going to be odd too. They're home in this game. Big Ben is a little beat up though. I'll take the Patriots, but both teams weren't supposed to lose last week. We're not supposed to lose, so
Well, you were about to convince me by saying the conspiracy, but now you
Same.
got conspiracies on both teams.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Steelers because their backup is against the wall. They need this win desperately, and they're at home, so I think that they're going to be. They're looking at every game like a playoff. So
yeah, I want to add something too. The Patriots, the key against the Patriots is running the heck out of the ball, as the Dolphins showed. James Conner still hurt. Is he gonna suit up? Jalen Samuels is not the guy. He can play catching the ball, but he's not gonna run all over the Patriots. So that's a negative for the Steelers.
Le'Veon Bell's going to come out of the locker room at halftime.
You can't.
In
You
Full
can't do it.
Connor's uni.
He's going to pull a Bill Murray from Space Jam coming out of the locker room.
Okay.
Well, according to my sources, I got the Ravens winning, got the Steelers losing. Ravens take over the division.
We're going to split them.
Wow.
Steelers usually play the Patriots pretty well, especially at home. So for that reason, I'm going Steelers. And just like Danny said, they're back against the wall. I think they
Big
got
Ben's a little sore.
I think he'll suck it up.
He's got some sore ribs.
I'm starting him in fantasy.
He
Better,
goes down. Dobbs comes
better,
in. The game's
better
over.
suck it up.
Eagles, Rams. Eagles tough overtime loss against the Cowboys. And the Rams look like complete shit against the Bears. Who's going to win? I'll go right away. The NFL's not letting the Rams lose 2 in a row. I think
They're home.
they're back in Cali. Don't worry. Back to playing in warm weather.
Jared Goff's good again.
Jared Goff. The reason for the Eagles winning this game is because they do stop the run pretty well. We saw the Bears stop the run, and that kind of threw off the Rams. They were kind of forced to throw when Jared Goff's going to throw. He's still growing a little bit, still trying to improve. So it could be a similar situation, but the Eagles just aren't the Bears this year. Even though just last year they won the Super Bowl, so it's a little weird, but that's how it goes. Rams at home, I got them.
Going Rams as well. Gonna have another good performance here.
Bounce back.
Bounce back. Thank you.
Back bounce.
It's been a long day.
I got the Rams in a ramming.
Oh, a ramming.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going
Although
with
it
the
would be
Rams.
great that if the
I'm going the
Eagles
Rams on a back bounce.
It would be great if the Eagles won. Let's just put it that way.
It would be great, but I think they're.
Be a
I think
shame.
they're due for a back
Be
bounce.
a
I think-
shame if the Rams lost 2 in a row, huh?
I think
Oh,
their
real
hopes.
shame.
I think their playoff hopes are over after this game. Eagles.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Rams.
No. Eagles.
Be a shame if the Saints lost too.
I mean, Eagles can sneak into the playoffs.
I've
The
been.
NFL
Oh yeah.
don't want 'em in there.
Another thing here before we move on. Been saying all year,
Say it.
McVay has been getting away with stupidity, and he's not. I don't think he's as great of a coach everyone thinks he is.
Got a good system.
Got a good system. Got
Is he a
about it.
system coach?
system coach. It's his system. But like just like games I called him out before, like he barely got away with passing the ball with the ball, leading with the ball. He'd like pass instead of give it to the best running back in football. Like I'd call him out on it, but he'd get away with it and close out games somehow. But last week you saw that they didn't get away with his stupid play calling.
His
Would you
shenanigans?
suggest that he was out-coached?
He did get out coached.
By a lot.
Did you see the post game
sure.
press conference?
He called two. They were rolling on one drive, and he called a timeout, gave the Bears defense a rest, and then 2 plays later he called another timeout.
They were in the red zone too.
Yeah, they got down there really
just
easily.
wasting
too. Like that
timeouts.
was a once in a.
I think it was
bad.
after an interception.
No, that was after the fake punt. I think.
It was bad.
That was momentum.
They were they moved down the field.
Yeah.
It was
They
bad.
were passing down the field the only time they could. So I honestly think they would have scored on that drive if he didn't call it timeouts. I was saying it live during the
First-
thing.
in
Don't
the
know if
first-
that wouldn't have won him the game, but
First half, he was not giving the ball to Gurley enough, and then also in the second half, when they're already losing by 2 scores, he's trying to force feed Gurley. It's not going to work.
and then they got the
It's
ball
very,
back.
Very bad coaching.
The Rams missed a field goal, and then the Bears punted. They got the ball back. There was 4 minutes left. They had no timeouts. First play was a run back at their own 20. It's like,
And
what?
been saying this since last year. Jared Goff is not. I don't know. Some people told me he's top 5. He's definitely not top 5 quarterback in the NFL. It's not even close. He's not there yet. Said it in the. I know the Pro Bowl is kind of a joke, but like I said in the Pro Bowl last year, like he just doesn't look like he belongs. Like he was just checking down to running backs and like taking sacks in the Pro Bowl. Like he almost was it NFC AFC last year for Pro Bowl? You even know?
I don't base too
I
much on the
forget.
Pro Bowl.
I know, but still, like his team was winning, and like they blew the lead because he was in and he was terrible.
Are we doing Pro Bowl pick'ems?
But anyways,
We're gonna be at the Pro Bowl.
Because he didn't have a
Anyways.
system. It's just going out and playing. That's,
I know.
That's your point.
I-
You
that's
could
my
have just
point.
said that. That would have been.
I
We're
know.
good. We're good.
I'm
He's a
just
system
going-
QB.
system quarterback.
Saints Panthers Monday Night Football.
Panthers are streaking.
The wrong way.
Check the pants.
Check the pants.
Streaking,
Browns
streaking the wrong way.
Yeah,
Wrong
let's
way.
streak it the wrong way.
In the pants.
Saints Panthers. Could the Panthers lose another one in a row? Primetime teams at home seem to be winning. Can they win this one?
I don't think so.
Have you ever seen a dog just like
So
sit
you going with
and
the
like
Saints?
drag their back end?
Yeah,
That's what the Panthers are doing right now.
just in one big circle.
Yeah, one big circle. No, just going backwards. They're
Going
just
back.
dragging their back end around. Give me Saints. They're gonna go marching in to Carolina.
Marching in again, huh?
They're gonna go marching in, and Drew Brees is gonna kick Cam's teeth in while he's chewing his gum like an idiot.
You're an idiot.
And the Panthers are gonna keep streaking, get lost. But I'm still starting Cam Newton in fantasy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think a shootout. I can actually see the Panthers squeaking this one out,
Do it.
but
Do it.
I'm not going to
You
do
gotta
it.
take
The home team.
I'm not going to do it.
That's when you start losing. You're going against your home team philosophy.
The Saints doesn't work this year. It's where the NFL decides.
I'm going with the Saints as well. Although, again, it would be great if the Panthers would pull away in this one for the Bears' sake. But yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe the NFL would like Cam Newton and company in the playoffs, so maybe they would go with the Panthers, or they see that the Bears might get a bye, so they got to make sure the Saints get comfortable up there with the bye too, because they got to have the Saints up there. So I could go either way here, but I think the Saints are better. I think they'll score. They'll score the more points in this game and win it because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
We're
Hot
good
take.
with these hot takes. A
So
lot of conspiracies in this one.
yeah, there was a lot I had. I feel really good about the Vikings one.
because of all these conspiracies,
That
we
one
might
just
get
makes
demonetized
sense.
here.
Maybe.
They might. They're listening.
They're listening. He sees me.
Who?
I think he sees me.
He sees me.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Take it away, Danny.
10K is our subscriber goal. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. It'd be much appreciated. Like our videos, comment, say whatever the hell you guys would want to say in the comments. Riz over here gives you the thumbs up if he likes it, gives you a thumbs down if he doesn't. Doesn't matter. We appreciate them all. Check out our Twitter, frogs_angels. That'd be much appreciated there. Riz is always chatting away, talking about Super Bowl predictions, talking about live games. We're getting better. We got the green screen going.
the live streams. The live streams.
Friday live streams are always happening.
Thursday night football too.
Thursday night football live streams. Forgot about that one. We had a first one ever last week with the green screen. So make sure you join us for those. And most of all, have a great rest of your week. We're almost at hump day, so definitely have a good week. And we'll see you next Tuesday and Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
See you next Thursday.
Yeah.
Or see you Thursday.
This Thursday.
Yeah.
This
Well,
Thursday. There's no Thursday night game next
That's my
week.
signing off thing is to see you next Tuesday. So,
So you blew it, Pete.
yeah.
Pigskin.
Way to go, Pete. End the video, Pete.
God damn it, foreskin.